What's good, everybody? Sanibonani ninjani. That's an African way of greeting. Hello guys, how are you doing? So I just want to introduce myself first before I go any further. My name is Thokozani. I am, oh my gosh, I need to check I need to check what the prof actually said I should reply. So you guys, I'm doing a video requested by Prof Sanja. So she asked me to record a video introducing myself, who I am and all those questions, because we are working with a university from New York, Hampton College. So we're trying to collaborate with them or learn about each other's culture. My mic just fell. Each other's culture, identity, and everything in between. So I'm just gonna check the questions that she asked me to answer, and then I will keep it short and simple according to questions, because I could be extra. But first, before I continue, I bought this and I don't use it regularly, but I thought today, you guys, I might use it for you. Oh god, let's hope I don't. How to use it? Is it? I don't know. Is that correct? Is that the way of using it? Because child, that's my alarm. Okay, whatever. Okay, that's my alarm. I need to go back to work. I will keep this short and simple. Let me just see the questions that Prof asked me again. Okay, I'm Thokozani. I am from South Africa. I grew up in a village called Singatop. Well, it's a rural area called Singatop. Growing up in a rural area, I learned a lot. Now I realize a lot, actually, now that I'm old. Your dreams are actually limited, let's say, because in a rural area you don't have much exposure to urban areas, so you don't have much exposure to, let's say, the big cities, the different jobs that are available in the world. You don't see that. In a rural area you only see your village, the cows. You go to school, you see that. So growing up, I would just say I want to be a teacher. Up to, I think, grade 7, I want to be a teacher because that's what I knew. And the more I started then watching TV, when I got TV at home, I would say, oh, I want to be a TV presenter because that's what I saw on TV, you know. So your dream, that's what I realized as a child. I didn't have so much in my mind to dream about or to dream about becoming, because I was limited by my surrounding, you know. This is why I say to parents, it's important to expose your child to different environments when they grow up, just for motivation, just for them to get inspiration and etc. etc. Let's see what else Prof asked me to say. Occupation. So yes, me growing up in high school, well, in primary school, I was like, oh, bro, I want to be a teacher, really. I want to be a teacher, because that's what I saw. But going to high school, which was a boarding school, my mother fought for village kids in my area to be accepted in a boarding school that was nearby, in a nearby town in Kaale. So kids from my village were not accepted there at that time, but my mother did all that, the best that she could. And then I went to that boarding school. It was a government boarding school. It is a government boarding school, so I didn't pay anything. In a boarding school, you get to meet different kids from different backgrounds. Some kids have enough things, and here you are, you really don't have enough. You get to compare yourself a lot to other kids, and you find out it's, oh, I'm actually, you know, not poor, but I'm actually disadvantaged in a way as a kid. So that is the only way that you're gonna find out, oh, I'm actually, you know, different. Because if you are at home, like you come from school, same uniform, everything in South Africa, same uniform, you go to home, you go to school, so you cannot much compare yourself to other kids. But when you go to a boarding school, yeah, you can start to realize that. I don't know if you guys can see me. I hope you can, because child, I'm cutie. So yes, getting to boarding school, and then I started to dream more. I always wanted then to travel. Everybody likes to travel. Guys, my camera. Everybody likes to travel. But when I heard about maritime, which is a career, shipping, which is a career that allows you to work on a ship while also traveling, I was interested. I think it was grade 10 where I really started to be like, oh, I want to, I didn't even know the names. I would just say I want to be a helmsman. I didn't even know what that meant. But then I applied. When I finished my grade 12, I applied at Durban University of Technology to do nautical studies. I passed well. I met the requirements they took me, so I started enrolling. I didn't have financial means, so starting was quite a process to start. I struggled just like any other student. I struggled in my first year, but I was determined to see myself on a ship. I excelled in my studies. I got a bursary. I got awards during my academic years, which made me to not pay at all for my study. I'm just saying that I worked hard because I was motivated to be the change in my family, Let's see the questions Prof sent us before we get too far. In 5 to 10 years, guys, I'm kind of rushing because obviously I'm going back to work. I'm in the middle of Pacific Ocean, so we are shipping. It's a motor unit. It's like small trains from South Korea to Australia, to Port Kembla. So I have actually 20 minutes to finish this and prepare for work. Less than 20 minutes. I have like 15 minutes. So right now I'm working as a third officer on board a ship. This is my second contract as a third officer, and this is my 7th ship in my career since I started as a deck cadet. I see myself as a businessman, as a business person. I'm determined to open doors that are closed, especially in the shipping industry. There are so many business opportunities and need for seafarers. I'm determined to keep those doors and be the change again. There are so many voices that need to be represented in our industry, and we don't usually see them represented a lot. I'm determined again to shine a light on those voices because they are there. It's not like they're not there. I do want to get my license. Right now I'm doing my honors diploma, international diploma. I consider doing my master's in World Maritime University in Sweden next year. I'm not sure if next year it will be possible because I'm still on a ship, but I do want to balance my academic career component with my work life. I don't want to depend on my work because at the end of the day I will have to settle down sometime, and I want to be prepared for the time of settling down. So yeah, I see myself contributing more to the industry once I am ready, and I see myself venturing into business more, maritime business as well as real estate. So guys, the next question that Prof asked me, what are greatest achievement? Greatest achievement so far is the fact that I'm happy. My greatest achievement so far is the fact that I'm in a place where everything that I've dreamed of, like sometimes you just be like, oh my god, this is you know. I'm in a place where I'm happy with where I am. I've dreamed of being here, and now I'm here. And someday I just look around and be like, wow, Thokozani, wow, you did well, baby. You know, my greatest achievement also is the fact that I was able to provide support to my family. I was able to not let the things that have happened in my career, in my life, be what determines me. In the middle of me studying, I happened to lose both of my parents, and I was left with my siblings. My 4 siblings, they are all younger than me. The youngest are 14 and they are doing grade 8. So I'm happy that I got to be there for them, have had the, let's say, be blessed enough to be able to bless them in that way. Because yes, so those are important people in my life. It will be my siblings, my friend Nosipho, who's also my sister, and my boyfriend. So I don't know, this is all Prof asked me, and then he asked additional questions. So additional questions was, what are American or South African like, to your opinion? Prof, I'm not sure how should I answer this, but I think I'll answer, because since I'm South African, so I think I'll answer about Americans. In my opinion, Americans, they are so full of themselves, man. Enough with the Americans. I'm joking. I'm joking, you guys. So I would say Americans, they say if you can make it there, you can make it anyway. This is them saying, not me. So I believe there are people who like live in their own world, I'm sure, like, if you are not America, you don't care about what's happening in South Africa, what's happening in Asia. But if you are in South Africa, you will sort of like follow the American news, who's the president now, music, all the artists and all that. So I would say Americans are like not self-absorbed, but I'm just saying they have their own area, they have their own world, which they don't interact with. Not interact socially, I would say yes. Not look out on other parts of the world. But South Africans, we sort of like draw influence musically, fashion, from the Americans, mostly artists. What are qualities that you think from the concept in American, South African? You think from the concept qualities of Americans. Qualities, what is a quality? I think they are qualities of America. What is a quality? I would just say Americans love their food, their tacos, they are so invested in those food, whatever. Is it Mexican or whatever? I don't know. But your tacos, your pastas, that's all you know in America. Oh, pasta this, pasta that. But when you look at South Africa, like, we have so much food, it's not even like, oh, pasta. We have variety, 7 rainbow nation countries, so we quite have a lot of food. It's not even about pasta. I'm being honest. Really, that's how I know. Like, pasta in America is like a big thing, which it's just one of those things, we have more. So what are the general qualities that thought the character as most American? I would say their fashion, the way they like to dress. I've noticed most women in America, they like to show like waist. They like to show waist and then like have flowy things on the bottom. So I would say the way they wear, this is what characterizes them. The music, you know, the way they are so invested in what am I trying to say? Yeah, I would just say their fashion, their music, their slang, you know, the American language, the slang that they use. I think that's how I remember Americans. Hi. So, what are some of the center qualities that are essential parts of America? Essential parts, center qualities that are essential parts. I think really they are creative. Everything is big in America, you know. Everything is big. The music, the concerts, the award shows, everything just like big, you know. They do it big. Talent, whatever, creativity is there, you know. The world draw a lot of inspiration from them. I would say that. Again, with their language, their slang. We outside. It was the better thing I ever had. We outside, you know, those type of things. So yes, Prof, I'm being honest. Bear with me. Yes, I am. I'm really speaking from my mind. It's hot here. Oh my gosh, how can the concept of a national identity both unite or divide people? Oh, these questions, Prof. Really? Really, Prof? Oh, your questions. This is happening. Oh my god, guys. I don't know how to answer this one, Prof. Prof, what do I say? I will say I left the politics. I left the politics in cultural. South African, have you guys ever watched, if you're American, I'm not even sure they're gonna watch this video up until this far, the Americans. So if they watch this video anyway, have you guys watched South African politics, like the South African parliament? Looking at how our parliament and, you know, how they hold their conversation, sort of like a comedy show. And compared to how American, I've seen maybe one video of how serious they get. Not really serious, but just the conduct, you know. The politics, I would just say politics, they are interesting from both sides, especially if you haven't watched South African parliament videos. Americans, guys, I'm not mean, I'm just like rushing to work. I think that is all I answered for Prof. That is all I answered. I don't know if I left something. And I just want to say, you guys, this is my YouTube channel. I will post this video. Please subscribe, because I'm working on a documentary. The title is very interesting, but I'm working on my documentary and I will be ready to share the episode soon. I'm also working on content while on board, seafarer content, which I am going to be sharing weekly. I'm working on a lot of stuff: entertainment, oral coaching, which I just started last week, working on it, and I'm planning to share it with you guys. Oral coaching, I mean oral exam preparation. So I'll be doing that on my channel because I see the need for it. A lot of hacks, you know, in our industry, investment talks that I want to have, preparing for your career and retirement going forward. That's all I want to bring to this channel. And thank you guys for watching this far. If you did watch this far, let me know. You can comment the word. What word you can comment? Comment this word. Let's do that. Check it. So that's how I know you watched this far. So yeah, comment this word. And Prof, I think I did my best. I'm sorry, Prof, I need to go back to work. I think I did my best. By going back to work, I mean I need to go navigate the ship upstairs. So bye. Please subscribe and like this video and share with your friend. Bye.